Hello everyone, Jim from Ohio here, and I wanted to show everybody the results that we've had this year with the Monarch Butterfly, or the Monarch Butterfly caterpillars more specifically. This caterpillar right here on this leaf is going to be a Monarch Butterfly at some point. Now, monarch butterflies fly from the US and all the way up through Canada. They fly all the way down to central Mexico every year. And over the past several years, their numbers have really been dwindling due to different things, urban expansion. A lot of the farmland and fields have been cut down. But then a lot of the farmers have started to use various pesticides, and they poison the fields, and it kills these caterpillars and the butterflies that they eventually evolve into. So what we do every year is we plant milkweed and swamp milkweed all over our yard. And milkweed is actually the host plant for this caterpillar. What will happen is the monarch butterfly will land on the milkweed plant, and it's the only plant that they'll lay their eggs on. When the eggs hatch out, the baby caterpillars will eat the leaves, and then eventually they will turn into monarch butterflies themselves. So we plant this milkweed all over our yard so that we can attract the monarch butterflies so that they lay the eggs. Now, birds will eat these, and there are other things that will eat these caterpillars. So we do our best to try to collect as many of them as we can when we find them on our milkweed plants around our yard. We bring them into this screen habitat that we keep out in our sunroom, and every day we'll put new milkweed leaves into this habitat so that the caterpillars have an opportunity to eat. And what will happen is this is the last one that we have left over for this year. And what will happen is when he's ready to, he'll move from the leaves, he'll go over onto the screen, and he'll climb up to the top of this habitat. And as you can see up here, we have cocoons from the other monarch butterflies that we've captured this year and brought in. We want to protect these and keep them from being eaten by the various birds and anything else that might eat those caterpillars. And so we bring them in and we leave them in here. And what will happen is after about 7 to 10 days, they'll start turning from green like they are now. They'll turn black, and then usually a day after they turn black, a monarch butterfly will pop out, and then we release it into the wild. And that monarch butterfly will live about 4 to 5 weeks. And because we're late in the year, those are the butterflies that will fly down, start making their way down to Central America. And then eventually next spring, they'll show back up here in Ohio and start the cycle over again. So I just wanted to share what we're doing, and I do encourage everybody, due to the dwindling numbers of monarch butterflies, since they are a major pollinator and they're just a pretty butterfly. But I encourage everybody to do the same thing that we're doing. Plant plenty of milkweed around your yard, especially if you have fields, large open areas that the monarch butterflies can visit. But when you do see these, try to do your best to protect them, and maybe purchase. I think we spent less than $20 on this screen habitat. We just picked it up on Amazon.com, where America shops, where the world shops. But do your best to try to protect these creatures so that we have them for many years to come to assist us with pollinating our plants and gardens and all of the other things that we have growing around our communities. And here we are a few days later, and you notice we no longer have any of the bottles or the plants down in the bottom, because our last caterpillar has made it up to the top and has turned into a cocoon. And just today, we do have 2 new baby monarch butterflies that have come out and will be ready for release. What we usually do is once the butterflies come out, they do have to go through a process of letting their wings dry because they've been bundled up in that little cocoon for about 10 to 12 days. And so when they first come out, they'll start doing what this guy's doing, just flapping the wings, exercising those, and trying to get the wings all straightened and dried out. So we usually give let them sit for about 6 to 8 hours in this habitat. And after that period, we'll go ahead and just lift the whole habitat, take it outside and unzip it and let these guys go so they can begin their journey down to Mexico. So I hope you've learned something from this video. I'll leave a link in the video description down below where we picked up this habitat as well as this other smaller habitat. And you can begin a process like this to help save the monarch butterflies too. Well, this is Jim with Jim Jenny, Ohio. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.